Next, New York City Mayor Republican Curtis Lewa and Democrat Eric Adams spoke from the scene.
Must we fund the police? We must hire an additional 3,000 police to get us back to 38,000 cops that we need to get control.
We need to cover every hot spot, and then the intel must be used to take down gangs.
There have been 867 shootings this year. That's up 18% compared to last year, 102% compared to 2019. Jackie?
Yanis, thank you so much for that. Meantime, Guardian Angel's Senior Director of Operations, Arnold Salinas, is here with us now to talk about all of this. Arnold, good afternoon to you. The current mayor is the one that's silent on this right now, and in some ways, the root cause of the problem.
Absolutely. If you're not part of the solution, obviously you're part of the problem. He's asleep at the wheel, has been for 8 years. We need new blood in there. We need Curtis Lewa in there to motivate the police to do their job, because just by having 38,000 police under the wrong leadership, look what can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talked about for the last 15 months defunding the police, and it's really no shock when you think about it that we've seen such a surge in crime. But you have both candidates right now, Salinas and Adams, saying this is a major issue. It's got to be resolved. For New York City to get back on its feet in earnest, people have to feel safe walking on the street.
Right. Well, defund the police. How has that worked out? Bail reform. How has that worked out? We need leadership here. We need someone with the onions that has a track record of success of bringing people, policies, and procedures together. Because we can't rely solely on the police. We can have 50,000 cops out there. If there is no bridge between community and cops, it's going to be an uphill battle. However, Curtis Lewa has proven himself. We have 138 chapters in 14 countries, which he runs. He has the finger on the pulse every single day. Regardless to what else he's doing, he answers calls. He has a network of people such as myself and others around the world that make sure that we keep the balances and everything in check. We need a leadership in New York that's reminiscent of Rudy Giuliani, of Michael Bloomberg.
I hear you, and certainly the city was much safer then. That's the New York City that I love, and I remember, walking around and feeling safe at that time. Part of the problem with the defund the police movement, however, has been the fact that the police themselves don't want to be a part of this anymore because, to a certain extent, they've been attacked. So what we've seen is people going into early retirement and people not wanting to join the force. So now all of a sudden there's this cry to find money to hire police officers, but there's a shortage of people who want to fill the role.
Absolutely. I mean, if you were a police officer, Jackie, and first and foremost, you're putting your life on the line, something that Guardian Angels know fully, and we accept it as civilians. But then, not only are you expected to uphold the law and maintain some kind of decorum, but in the back of your mind, oh, if I make the wrong move, I'm going to get sued. There's no longer immunity for police. Way before defund the police, if you remember, our fine men and women in blue were turning their backs on the mayor as he had done to them. So this is a systemic problem with the administration, with the Democratic administration that's in place now, be it the governor or be it de Blasio. We need change. We need someone that'll motivate the police to do their job. We need someone that'll go into the precincts and shake the hands of these men and women in blue who are our frontline warriors. Without them, there will be chaos. And we need to structure this in a way where community and police are working together towards one goal.
If I may just comment, Arnold, because I've been here throughout the pandemic, I've seen this happen. There is chaos right now. People are scared to walk around the streets. You don't know if you're safe. You don't know if someone's going to protect you if something happens. Bystanders don't want to get involved in anything. It's just been a really, really difficult time. So we look forward to change. We look forward to the city, trying to get back to its glory, because it's very sad what's happened here during the pandemic and beyond.
It is, and there is a mad exodus, not just from NYPD, but from New York.
Yep, from the residents.
Sad.
From the residents.
Sad.
And many of them, the taxpayers that keep this city afloat as well. It's something to think about.
Absolutely. Our motto has been and will always be, don't move, improve.
Yeah.
How about that? Rather than working 3 jobs to buy a little hut out in the Everglades in Florida, why don't you try putting your children in check? There are many parents out there who are as much to blame, even though they might not think so.
Yeah.
The answer to security is in the mirror every morning.
Arnold Salinas, thank you so much.
You.
We appreciate your time. Good to see you today.
Thank you, Jackie.
All right.